Albumin creatinine ratio. These are two, in fact, in day-to-day practice, we are not using these things. But my next 10 to 15 minutes will be concentrating on these issues. What do you mean by GFR? What is the importance of estimating GFR and albumin creatinine ratio? Normal serum creatinine is 0.6 to 1.3 milligram per cent. Normal GFR is almost 90 ml per minute or more than this. Normal urinary albumin excretion is 30 milligram per 24 hours. If it is more than 30 milligram and less than 300 milligram per 24 hours, it is said to be microalbuminuria. Mind you, this is albumin excretion, not the protein excretion. And if albumin excretion is more than 300 milligram per 24 hours, it is said to be macroalbuminuria or so-called clinical albuminuria, where we can detect it by depistic method. And normal urinary protein excretion is up to 150 milligram per 24 hours. In fact, it is just to highlight the fact that our urine contains not only albumin but other proteins as well. But albumin is an early marker of glomerular injury. So what is the need for early detection? And what are the methods of early detection? And what are the current guidelines regarding this? Early detection is needed because CKD is a silent killer disease. And as Dr. Sudeep has already highlighted, diabetes and hypertension are the two leading causes. And the CKD has taken an epidemic proportions to the extent that in USA, with very well done epidemiological studies have shown that almost 11 to 13% of US population is suffering from CKD. Maybe stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, early stages. In our country, we do not have really good statistics, but various studies done in AIIMS and tertiary centers have shown that 0.8 to 1.3% people are suffering from CKD. They have not specifically mentioned about what stages of CKD they are suffering from, but they are very rough estimates because they are hospital-based statistics, not the community-based statistics. And 1/3 of diabetics are always at risk of developing CKD. It's a large magnitude, and considering the fact that India is going to be the capital of diabetes with a large number of patients, we are going to face tremendous problem. And treatment of these patients is costly and exhaustive for the family as well as for the patient and society as a whole, because the dialysis and transplant scenario is really poor in our country, and it is beyond the capacity of affordability by a majority of patients. Only 3 to 4% of our population is able to afford dialysis and transplantation. About 25% of all patients see a nephrologist only when they reach the stage of dialysis. And early detection and intervention can reduce the progression of disease by almost 50%. So that is a message that I want to convey, that early detection and a proper intervention can reduce the progression of disease. This is very important to realize this fact. And because a physician is the primary doctor of any patient, so it is very important for a physician to know how to detect and what interventions we can do at that stage. By and large, grossly renal functions can be assessed by two simple tests: random urine analysis or albuminuria and serum